Today is coming to a close. It's Thanksgiving, so we're going to have to end the bike work today. But we got the motor bolted in, got the damaged pieces off, so I know what I have to replace here. Got everything plugged up, so this is all looking good. Still got to get throttle cables hooked up, airbox on. I'm going to do all that after I take care of all of this stuff over here. The rear brake setup that it had on there had a really long brake line, and this bolt here was, I don't even know if I can find it anymore, but it was bastardized on there. It wasn't even the right bolt, and it wasn't all the way in. It was just kind of hanging out. So I decided to do the right thing, and I'm gonna rear set the entire brake system off of this, and I'm going to put it on there. I pulled the calipers off of here along with the whole front master cylinder, and those are sitting right here because they're cleaner, and I just want to use this stuff on here. We have to make a decision about the fork tubes. I don't know if the upper fork tubes are straight on that bike. If they are, then they might come over here to these and use the inner tubes and those outers. We'll make that decision. So there should have been a plug right here, but somebody has wired it in. And I cut a couple of these heat shrinks because I could look up under here and see copper wire in there. And this would have been an alright repair, something I would have done, except I would have soldered the wires together and then heat shrink them. So I'm going to have to redo all those, have to fix a bunch of this stuff up front, which not going to be a problem. I just do it one at a time, kind of how you eat an elephant, one bite at a time. To knock all that out, we're going to have, hopefully we have a fairing stay coming for it, or he thinks he has one from some parts that he bought from a friend of ours. If not, he'll get that ordered. Then I can put the whole front assembly together here. This plug here is for the front controls. It's a little crusty, so I'll go ahead and clean that out. Dielectric grease in that. Just basically go through. I see that this is all electrical tape, so I'll unwrap all that and see what's going on here. Another option that I have is to take the front harness off of, that came off of that bike, which I have down here somewhere. I think it's this. I don't know if it's much better, but could possibly take this and find the plug for it, which I think will be this one. Cut the plug off of that harness, which I don't think I want to do. I think I'll just go ahead and fix this. That way we can sell that other harness as unmolested-ish. So we're going to have the back brakes off of that one. I've already got it ripped off of this. Somebody drilled holes here. I don't know what for. I think maybe this thing was stretched at some point in time. So I don't know if, I don't want to do it, but maybe he's going to want me to do it. Take the swing arm off of that and put it on here. I don't know. We'll figure that out once we get all of this. But we got the cooling system, we got the radiator on, got all the hoses on. Everything's plugged in. Still got to put the front brake assemblies on. I think the owner said he has some clip-ons that he's going to want to put on. That's why I'm not tackling any of this right now. But barring stator, the flywheel, some gaskets, oil, and that, which I'm going to pull everything off of the other one and put it on here. I did get the broken bolt out, which I put in another video. So that was very undramatic. Pretty easy to come out. Now we're really close on this thing. Wife and the mother-in-law have been in there cooking Thanksgiving dinner, and I've just been out here staying out of everybody's way, wrenching on stuff. But that's going to end Thanksgiving Day on the GSXR 750 project. We're getting closer. Kind of had some surprises that really pissed me off. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then go look at my little rant video, but I'm over it now. It is what it is. We just got to do what we have to do to make it right. One other thing I'm gonna probably have to fix is like this connection here with a wire nut on it. I think that's the kickstand safety switch, so that's not a big deal. I will just trim these down and solder the wires together, put heat shrink over them. That's not a big deal. That's not a great solution, but you know, sometimes I have done worse. Got the battery over there on the charger. Then once we get this thing running, we get to figure out body work. Yep, that's gonna be fun. Gonna be really fun. So this was off the wrecked bike, a zip tie holding as a clamp, so I guess it works instead of just putting the rubber stopper in there and plugging it in. We'll just use zip ties to do it. You know, hey. So that's going to conclude Thanksgiving Day on this project. I hope you all had a good day. Hope you guys are thankful for the things in your life. My shop's a mess. It's cluttered. But you know what? I have a shop, and I'm very thankful for that. Yes, it's a mess. It's hard to keep something like this clean with so much stuff in here, but I have a shop. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and we will pick this up at a later date.